In house design, achieving a quiet luxury look is essentially achieving a very luxurious, timeless chic feel without looking as if you put in a lot of effort into it. Taking inspiration from the design world and the fashion in general, the term quiet luxury is slowly creeping into the home design, especially interior design world. What it means actually is about achieving an understated luxury without being too ostentatious, without being too bold or too loud about it. The underlying concept is to be simple. Simple using from the design principles to the use of colors, which will tend to be very neutral. Also the use of natural materials as well. One key aspect of quiet luxury is that every piece is curated. Every piece of furnishing has a meaning, has a place to play in the entire design language. They blend very well together with the space and such that it creates an air of sophistication, but in a very, very subtle way. Quiet luxury is not just about the visual aesthetics, but it's also about the way that it makes you feel. And this is exactly what this house does. The minute you enter the house, especially I think past the foyer into the living room, even the turn of the angle, you realize how in front of you the whole space just expands. I think it makes you feel very welcome, feel very homely, feels very inviting, and it evokes a nice sense of calmness. Despite the simplicity, quality is never compromised. The choice of quality materials, high-end appliances, even the choice of fittings, all this will become a staple throughout the entire house. What I personally like is the way that it also blends in with nature, the environment. Especially for larger houses, they are blessed with nature and greenery around them. I chose Holland Harmony to describe this bungalow at Holland as the way it evokes this quiet luxury, but also is the way it harmonizes the various advantages and unique factors of this house. Take for instance the very unique spot that this bungalow occupies. Unlike other houses that are lying along the road, this house actually is not evident, it's in fact quietly tucked in one corner. When you drive along the road without telling you, it's actually not obvious at all. The fact that it is not obvious even when you travel along the road actually really gives it a sense of mystery. I think is a very deliberate attempt to shy away from the rest of the other neighbors. And that itself, I find it gives it a very interesting touch of enjoying your privacy, enjoying your own personal space. Now, the slightly unique shape of this house actually allows different elements of interior design to be able to add it. You notice certain walls are slanted at a right angle, and you see certain round glass panels. All this helps to actually add a very interesting touch without actually affecting the overall cohesiveness of the entire design language. One key aspect of quiet luxury is the use of natural light. And this house has taken full advantage from the high ceiling. Basically, the walls are broken down with these huge glass panels. You can see that the entire house is basked in natural light 24/7. What is unique about this house design is that it not only allows the current owner to design it in the way it is in a very luxurious, understated way, it also will allow the next owner to be able to bring in your own personal touch, taking a full advantage of the very unique and open, spacious layout. The current dining area can be converted into a granny's area, especially since there's an attached bathroom. And also the lounge area or the breakfast area at the kitchen can easily be converted into a dining area. The third floor can be further enhanced to create a much larger and more luxurious master bedroom that's perched on the third floor. Access to all three floors can also be enhanced further by creating personal lift just right at the entrance without actually affecting the overall aesthetics. What is key about the interior design is the fact that there's a lot of space for the owners to actually inject their own style. It could be collections from their travels, it could be pieces that invokes a lot of family memories. But all in all, I think whether the current owner or the new owner could use the space to express yourself, express your family stories, express your individuality, and above all is to create a space that you can call yours. I think the best trend in house design is really one that creates an environment that you feel relaxed, that feel very calm. It's a space that allows you to re-engage, reconnect with your family and your loved ones. An environment like this that creates this balance will be a house or trend that will last forever.